Good morning, Mesh. Catch us on Twitter as @Mashallah Speaks. IG, it will be the man Yonela. Catch us on Facebook as Yonela Mashallah. Good morning, Mash, the After Joke Thoughts. My name is Uyonela Mashalaba, aka the iceberg that never broke. Don't forget to subscribe on this very informative channel on Good Morning Mash, on this YouTube channel. On Twitter, we are Mashalaba Speak. IG, we are the man Yonela. Facebook, Uyonela Mashalaba. I don't know if you guys have heard of this innovative young woman called Uawetu. Uawetu does hair, and we will get to know her better if you have never heard of her. I don't know what that says about your hair, actually, if you haven't heard about her. How are you, Awetu?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you. Can you tell us a bit more about Awetu? Who's Awetu?
Okay, so I'm a media student, majoring in languages and print media, basically. I'm also a poet.
Okay.
I'm a natural hair enthusiast.
Okay. How did this journey start? I mean, as a media student, you said, when did you just decide about actually, my media focus should be on hair, and how did that journey start?
Well, it started with my own hair, actually.
Okay.
It was my own hair
It's
journey.
popping, by the way.
Thank
So
you. Better be. Well, I experimented a lot with my hair.
Okay.
I went through a Rihanna phase. I think we all did. Towards the end of high school, basically, I cut it, I colored, and the other thing was that I always had a sensitive scalp. So relaxer was never for me. At some point, my scalp was bleeding, so it was hectic chemical burns, and the hair just wouldn't listen because the hair just resists. And it's like you go through all of that pain forwards, and then the hair still doesn't pop. And then at some point, I went to a salon to get my hair cut, to get it leveled out, because I had been doing all these tapered haircuts. And it was an experience that I think all women, I don't know about men, I know from a woman's perspective that we can all relate to when it comes to going to a salon and explaining what you want and having them do what they want to your hair. So I was there protesting, but it happened. And I basically got like a buzz cut. And I wasn't expecting to get a buzz cut, and I even got the corners, like
I'm very sensitive about my hair. I know.
I spoke up, and then they were like, Sissy, we know what you want. Please refrain from let us do our magic.
Directing us.
And I was never ready.
With your own money, with your own hair.
Of course, they know best. So I was never ready. And it was a phase of experimentation with regards to color and how I wear my hair. And from there, it gave me trust issues about other people, working with my hair. So it inspired me to look into how to look after my hair better, my own self. So that's what I did. And even with the hairstyling, because first Weza's hair was hairstyles, protective styling. So like braids and faux locks and yarn twists. And even there, I had a tutorial. I went to a salon. I was like, can you do this? And they were like, yes. And it was something that was much tighter. I'm tender-headed. And I think a lot of us are tender-headed. So it was something much tighter with wool. And wool is there's a love-hate relationship with our hair with wool. If you're too tight, it can damage. But I think a lot of us have grown up with wool being used to grow our hair.
Yeah.
So it can be very beneficial. But it wasn't used in that beneficial way. And I had myself to blame because I had the tutorial. So it just inspired me because I don't even like to sit for all those hours. So I learned how to do my own hair.
Okay.
And people, you come to varsity and people are like, where did you get your hair done? Who did that? You did that? Can you do mine? And that's what inspired the business side of things.
Okay. And then how long was that ago?
Okay, well, with my hair journey it was around 2011,
Mm.
but with the business side it was probably around 2014, 2015.
Okay.
So it's been
And
quite a
you
while.
now have your own products, I see here.
Yes.
Like, could you explain these products to us?
Okay, so this is the essential oil mix,
Okay.
right? And basically, this is a blend of 16 oils.
Whoa.
I can list them. They would be a very long list, but
Yeah.
it's things like peppermint oil, eucalyptus oil, sweet almond, jojoba oil, hemp seed oil, which is very good for the hair. It's the marijuana without the THC, basically.
Yeah, yeah. I use that on my beard. By
Is
the way.
it?
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's great for the hair.
Yeah.
So it's ingredients like that you can use from head to toe. That's
Okay.
what I loved about making my own products. I can use it for my skin, I can use it for my body, I can use it for my hair. One product. I'm a cheapo, so if one product can do all of that,
Everything, okay.
that's great. I can do treatments with it, and that
Alright.
is the essential oil mix.
Okay, and this one?
So this is the essential butter mix, and this is a blend of all those oils with raw shea butter and honey, basically. So we've got your humectant, and this is basically just to quench the thirst because, well, most of us have type 4 hair. Most of us black people.
What does that mean?
There are
Type 4
different hair types.
Okay.
There's type 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So type 1 would be your bone straight hair. That would be your Asian people most likely. It's
Okay.
also the strongest hair type. So if you've seen the videos on YouTube, or even they've even been showing up on Facebook with Asian people taking irons and flames to their hair. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah,
And
I
their hair
have.
survives that. So they have the strongest hair type basically. Type 2 would be your wavy hair. So a lot of Caucasian people have wavy hair. It's not curly, but it's not straight basically. And type 3 would be your ringlets. Just spray some water or some deep conditioner or
And then it just-
conditioner. It just curls.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
a lot of colored people have that hair type.
Yeah.
Then type 4 is our hair type. It doesn't really have a curl pattern, a defined curl pattern. It's a drier hair type. It's the driest. It's the most fragile. It's prone to breakage. So it's the one that requires the most work,
Okay.
I feel. And so this is where shea butter comes in as a power moisturizer, basically, and sealant to just quench the thirst, the cracks, and to just seal in that moisture for longer. Because our hair doesn't hold on to moisture. So you put stuff in and it's just gone. So you need a sealant.
Okay.
And this you can use, I like to use this on my face. And some people use it on their body, on my lips, on my hair. It's everything, once again, one product for a whole lot of stuff.
Shea butter and black woman.
Yes, 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 yes. And with the Shea Butter Baby song and everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, what does it mean? I know that everyone's business has been surviving until COVID-19 came into place. What does it mean to be doing business during this pandemic period for a business like yourself?
It's actually been really difficult because now I can't offer all the services that I used to offer. I used to do hair, hairstyling and organic treatments, which is something that I think people come for more often. I've been able to sell my products. I've been lucky enough because I feel like a lot of businesses have come to a standstill and they haven't been able to operate at all because maybe they were providing a service, So I've been lucky enough that I've been able to still sell products. I went so far as to get a permit. I discovered that I qualified as an essential worker, so I got my permit for that. Then I could send stuff via courier to my clients because I had clients outside of town and they were like, we want to buy, but we can't get your stuff.
Yeah.
So it's been really helpful, and that's what's kept my business afloat. But unfortunately, products don't run out as quick.
Yeah.
So you see a client maybe every few months. That's the only thing. But otherwise, I'm very grateful for all the people making purchases in this time.
Yeah, you are right, because I use my beard product for like 2 months
You
at
see,
a time.
exactly.
But for the fact that your business is able in a way to
Yes.
diversify itself,
Yes.
I think it's a plus in that sense. So you are a student at Nelson
Yes.
Mandela University. So what type of role would the university would have played in your development as an individual, number one, and secondly as an entrepreneur? Like what type of role would the university have played to mold the type of person that you are?
Well, as an entrepreneur, with the events that happen on campus. It's afforded me an opportunity to bring my brand to campus via Africa Day, all those days, all those events and the market days. I've been able to be there and access clients I wouldn't normally be able to access. People like the staff members and the cleaners and the students on campus.
Yeah.
So it's been really helpful in that aspect. With regards to myself, I found the modules very helpful. Yes, it's media and it's very far from hair, but it's helped to mold me to be a more professional person when dealing with people. I was mentioning to you earlier that I am an emotional person, so it's just helped. I've taken modules like conflict management, with my business in mind, and it's been really helpful, and it's helped me to grow myself when it comes to interacting with people in a way that benefits my business.
Okay. What can the university do more? Obviously, there's always more that the university can do to particular target
Yes.
entrepreneurs. Like what type of interventions do you think the university should undertake?
I feel that there should be more with regards to training us business-wise, because
Okay.
we're entrepreneurs, yes, but all of this comes from a place of passion, I feel,
Yeah.
most of the time. And not all of us have a business background. That's also the thing. So it's very difficult to turn what you love into something that you can survive off of, I
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
So, of course, there are places and platforms where you can access that, but it would be so much easier, so much more convenient if we could access that from varsity where we study, anyways. Even if it's just, I don't know how in depth they would go, but it would be so great to get that and to learn how to go about things, to learn the business plans, to learn what steps to take, all the bookkeeping and the registering your business and all of that. It would be really helpful, I feel.
To professionalize
Yes.
entrepreneurs, basically, and the longevity
Yes.
of or sustainability
Yes,
rather
exactly.
of the entrepreneurial journey.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Have you been involved in any other ventures before this? And where can we see Weza in the next 3-5 years?
Well, ventures with regards to business or in general?
Yes, business.
Well, I've been a part of a lot of events. I've been lucky enough to
Okay.
be asked to speak at natural hair events as a natural hair. I wouldn't go so far as to say expert because I'm not qualified professionally.
Yeah.
But to share my knowledge with the guests that attend these things,
Yeah.
to have them ask questions, and it's been really interesting. For me, it's something that I love to do, and it's been great to see people place value in something that I enjoy as well. So
Because you do have the experience, by the way.
with my own hair
Yeah.
and with the research, but research really helps. So
Yeah.
it's been great to encourage other people as well to get into loving their hair more and just being able to look after their hair, because I don't think it's something that we know about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been seeing a lot of these type of tutorials on YouTube
Yes.
on American, but nothing South African. So
I mean, there's a few South Africans now. But I mean, America has been really helpful in that aspect.
Yeah.
And there are some with our hair type. Africa is Africa, whereas even if the person is in America
Yeah.
or wherever they may be, you might still find somebody with your hair type.
Yeah.
I followed someone.
Type 4.
Yes. I followed someone who didn't have my hair type, but I learned so much. I learned how to make products, and it's been really helpful. But I'm glad now that South Africa, is standing up and playing a more active role in the natural hair community. It's great to see.
Okay, so for the viewers that would want to follow you and your products, how can they get a hold of you? Social media handles, emails, how can they get a hold of you?
Well, on Facebook, it's Weza's Hair. On Instagram, it's also Weza's Hair. It's Weza, it's WEZA '(S) hair. Email, it's aweza007@gmail.com. So aweza007. And you can also WhatsApp me on 079-537-6529.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Weza, the founder. The founder of Weza Hair. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys were able to take some notes there and hopefully start your own business, disrupt this hair industry and become your own hair doer. Like I started, for example, at the beginning of lockdown. I had never cut my hair before, but now I cut my own hair. Who knows? Maybe I will cut someone else's hair.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Awetu, for gracing us.
Thank you for having me.
And we appreciate that information that you bring to this platform.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time.